Hey, hi guys, how you doing? Let me ask you a question. You love beer?
I love beer.
I love beer.
Oh, yeah.
There you have it, everybody. The beer lovers are everywhere, and we're being brought to you live from Las Vegas. This is the
I love beer show.
You heard it, the I Love Beer Show, being brought to you from the Stable Center Development on Sunset and 215. We have an open house here today. Come on down. There's food and drink for everybody. All right, cut it. All right, you can cut that out, right?
No, we're live. Whatever you say now.
I thought we were going to cut it out, but right now I'm going to introduce to you Mr. I Love Beer himself, Ron Costa.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Frank. That was really cool. It's nice being on live TV here at the I Love Beer Show, and no beer show is complete without Mr. Beer, Darren Wood. Darren, how you doing today?
Good. Ready to do this. This is a different show for us.
Yeah, it's very different. You got an applause there. That was kind of cool.
I'm getting a little one. They don't recognize me without the hair.
And our buddy here, Frank D'Angelo, has organized this event. Again, we're over at the at our office complex, believe it or not. And what's interesting about this particular get-together is, if you'll notice, we're really not drinking craft beer today, are we?
No, more of a corporate beer today.
Yeah, this is corporate beer. I have a Blue Moon over here. You're drinking what?
Blue Moon.
And Frank, Frank is.
I'm a Blue Mooner myself. There you go. See Blue Moon.
Oh, okay. There you go. So I know you guys aren't used to this because usually we're bringing stuff that you never even heard of before. But today we're going to do something a little different because we're here at the corporate event.
Well,
So
let me tell them a little something about this. Is an annual event that Stable Development happens every year about in the springtime to correlate with the March Madness. And it is mad out here today. There's a lot of people out here cruising around. And what you come on down here and see what they had to offer. There's a great business park, a lot of professional space here. And we're going to be letting you know through the day. We're going to speak to some of the professionals and people that are renting space here. You can rent to own. We're going to be able to introduce you to people that are finding this Stable Center as their second home away from home.
yeah, so really, Frank has the tough job here because me and Darren will just sit here and drink beer, and Frank is going to go out and find people to interview that are here at the event, maybe rent places here. Frank is a renter here himself, right? He has a
Rent to own here. We rent to own. You put a down payment. You move into your space. You make a payment just like you do on a monthly rental payment, and it's some certain amount of it is designated towards the purchase of the property. It's a wonderful experience, and we'll be able to cover that a little deeper when the property managers here will give it to you give you a better.
right. But the office that you work in, you're a real estate agent.
Well, I'm here in all Vegas Valley Realty. We're a very high-end real estate agency. We do short sales, foreclosures. We have an impeccable record. We have testimonials to prove it, and we're anxious to help anybody who wants to come down here. We're at the center. Our number is 702-541-8300. Cameron D'Angelo is our broker, and she's unequaled in her talent.
I should get Cameron on a little later on if she's around. That would be kind of cool.
I think you have a very good time interviewing her. She's something to talk to.
Make it Cameron and Dameron show.
That's right. Yeah, the CD. That's the only difference.
Cameron show right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave it up to you guys right now. I'm going to go try to dig up some of the people that are actually working here every day and the property managers, so you get a better definition of what's going on, and we'll see if we can make everybody happy and entice them to come down here and have a slice of pizza, a port of subs, a funnel cake, some great Mexican food. Come on down. It's here. It's free for everybody. We even have a basketball rack if you need a basketball hoop if you want to shoot baskets.
And you have the I Love Beer show, right?
Absolutely. Can't do it without that.
So bring them over a couple of beers, and we'll interview them as they come on the show.
Here's to the I Love Beer show.
Cheers.
See you and don't forget, we're all going to be on YouTube. This will be cast on YouTube, and you'll all be able to watch it. Thank you.
Yep. So that's the deal here, Darren. We're sitting here doing something a little different. We're doing a corporate event for the beer show. Did you ever think that was going to happen?
No. We're bar hoppers.
Yeah.
I'm still a little freaked out. I don't even know what to do with my hands.
but yeah, I mean, you know what? There's nothing wrong with a Blue Moon every once in a while.
No,
Or two.
you go with the best of what they got.
Yeah.
And
exactly.
I didn't order these.
Well, what I think is kind of I don't know, it's different. Is how good would an event like this be if they really brought a whole bunch of craft brewing beers together here?
You know what? That'd be great. Well, I mean, we have events like that where we go to, and the beer festivals and stuff like that. But if they could incorporate a beer festival with a corporate event like this, that would be really awesome.
Yeah.
That'd be a lot of fun.
Yeah, because you bring people in for the beer. They go around the different offices. They find out what's out here, and who knows? Maybe you do buy a house from Frank, or you go to the Nevada spine surgery. And well, I don't want to wish that on anybody, right?
You don't want to wish that on anybody.
But I mean, there's a lot of really cool companies that are here in this complex, and again, it's really cool. The developer of this area hosts a party like this every single year, so that the people who are renting office space get to know each other and find out what they're doing, and maybe cross refer clients to each other. So I think this is pretty cool.
Yeah, I like this. This is definitely different. Like I said, I was in the wrong place, and I seen the tent, and I thought, holy crap, it's just a block party, basically. So
Yeah.
it's a really good idea. Get to know everybody every year, and some of these people see each other every day, and some of them they don't. So it's kind of cool.
Right. And
I don't see any of them ever.
and you know what else is really kind of interesting too? We you can't see it right now in our background, but there's a tent to the right of us where they're showing the NCAA games.
Yeah, that's gonna be interesting. They got TVs up in there and stuff, man. That's gonna be cool.
So after the show's over, we're gonna probably just pop in there and spend the rest of the night just having a couple of drinks and eating for free and enjoying the whole festivities. But I like this. And you know what though? Honestly, a blue moon right now is great. We're outside. It's a little windy, but temperature's good, right?
Yeah, it's nice. It's thank God, because the wind's picked up, and you get a little overcast, so the sun just went away. But other than that, the temperature's just right, man. It's good.
And for all of you out there who follow the show, we have a lot of interesting things coming up on the horizon. Working on some really kind of cool ideas, which I guess I got to talk to you about a little later on too. But
It's
it should be
a surprise to me.
Yeah, but it should be pretty interesting. That's the ilovebeershow.com, and when you text the word beer to 69302, you get on our alert list mobile service. It's all free, and you get to find out when we're doing these events. And this is kind of like sprung up on us really quickly, so nobody got a text today, unfortunately.
Nobody. Yeah, I didn't even get a text. I got a text at work saying be here. So I'm here.
You're here.
I'm here for the beer.
And you got 2 beers.
Oh, I got 2. Yeah, I'm already down to 1 because I'm not wasting any time.
Yeah, these guys at Stable have a program where people who are renting office space here rent to own it, which is kind of nice.
Yeah, that's a nice. It's nice to be able to do that.
Yeah.
Every time you pay your rent, a little piece of that money goes into owning the place. That's kind of cool because you don't miss it.
Right.
It's just you get used to paying it every month or whatever they do it, quarterly or whatever, and next thing you know, you don't have to pay them anymore.
Yeah,
And you're like, oh shit, really?
Yeah. We're over at 215 in Durango here in Las Vegas.
Sunset.
Well, Sunset, really, yeah, that's true. That's true.
There's actually like a speedway that goes right by the place.
You had some trouble getting in here, didn't you?
Yeah, I was at the wrong building. I was actually you said, what was it? Stable Development. And that's whose building I was at. I was over at Stable Development playing Candy Crush, man. I was just waiting on you, and I noticed everybody was leaving, and the parking lot was kind of full, but I was like, man, I seen signs, and I'm like, oh, that says event parking. Maybe I should follow directions next time.
Yeah. Well, you did good ordering the beers, that's for
Yeah,
sure.
I did really good. I didn't even have to say anything. I just walked up, and the girls knew what I wanted. It's cool.
Well, maybe we'll be able to go in there. We'll go in there a little later on and see if they know about the beer show, and do a little bit of advertising and see who's around today.
Yeah, I got a lot of cards in my pocket. Hopefully they got my number on them, and my address, my mom's number.
We're running out of cards now.
Definitely gonna run out of cards tonight.
Yeah.
Joe Samples, give me another box of those.
That's right. Yeah. Joe, where's Joe, by the way?
Where is Joe? Joe would be crashing this place. It'd be crazy.
Usually when there's an event outdoors, as you probably know from watching our videos over at Lake Las Vegas and elsewhere, we do these events. I mean, Joe is a fixture. I mean, he's incredible.
Yeah, he's definitely one of a kind, Joe. He gets out there and mingles, and then he vanishes.
Yes. Yeah. Well, that's the way. That's how we know him.
It's kind of like a good woman.
But anyway, listen, just to change the subject really quickly, they've got all kinds of food here as well. They have different places that are set up. We got the funnel cakes people behind us. There's a place here for chicken wings and pizza. I mean, this is really, we're going to have a good time a little later on.
There's a face painting tent.
I don't know about that. Not sure about that one.
Maybe some balloon animals or something I can get.
But yeah, it should be interesting. This whole event here should be pretty cool. And you know, Frank is probably out there. I don't know where he is right now, but he was supposed to line up some people to come by and just talk about what they do here in the corporate environment. You
In
know,
the area, and yeah, what their line of work is. And,
what their favorite beer is, maybe.
maybe, hopefully, yeah. Some of these guys are actually really good beer drinkers, you know? And what I mean by being really good, it's not being really good at it, just drinking really good beer.
Right, right. Which you know, next time that they do this, and this again, this was kind of sprung up on us last minute, but you know, would it really be cool to be able to get some craft beer in this this kind of an event, and really just show them that there's a lot of things that we could drink other than the Blue Moon,
Yeah,
which again,
no.
which is not
With
bad.
the right, you know, knowing ahead of time, we could have brought something.
Yeah.
And I had a pop-up tent. We could have set up a booth.
Well,
So
next time, yeah.
we'll be here in full effect.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, they have other beers other than Blue Moon out there. What do they have?
Still, I'm gonna go drink the shit out of that stuff, man. It's actually good beer. So
Very cool.
definitely, you got 3 choices. One is Ultra, which I like. I do like Ultra. I have to give them that. And then there's this stuff that you get to put fruit in. And then there's Amstel Light. So I'm gonna be an Amstel drinker, I think, for the rest of the night.
Yeah, I think I'm going to stick with the Blue Moon myself. This is a Belgian white Blue Moon. Belgian style
Mostly
wheat ale.
Belgian white Blue Moons.
Yeah.
Yeah, they make their own little flavors here and there, but this is their base right here. Belgian white, Belgian wheat, right? Wit.
So anyway, and again, let's change the story real quickly. One of our favorite places to have beer and craft beer and do a show over at Cheers Bar, right? Now, over on Sunday, I bought the Las Vegas Review-Journal, and the Las Vegas Review-Journal published their best of
Las Vegas.
Las Vegas, right?
Yep.
And Cheers Bar, our like hometown bar, basically. What did they win?
The #1 dive bar, I believe.
Yeah.
They got #1 for dive bar.
Yeah.
And thanks to my girl Tori down there. Good job, guys. You guys deserved it. So we want to give a shout out to you guys down at Cheers Bar. We're really proud of you guys, and we're glad we could be a part of that.
Yeah, and there were a lot of people who were in that category, and Cheers just blew them away.
Yeah, they won that. I mean, they got a lot of followers, man. They got a lot of lovers down there. You know,
Speaking of followers,
when the whole voting thing was going on, man, they went from like 4th to 1st in a few days.
right? So Frank is back. Frank, what's the status?
Well, I'm having trouble rounding up any of these characters over here because they're all camera shy. And I did speak to one guy that was going to come over and speak, but he's got a real estate company here in the community. So that's competition for all Vegas Valley Realty. But we'll be back. We'll be back with a host of people, and I'm trying to get in touch with the property manager to come over and give you guys an explanation of what's going on, how you can become a part of this beautiful thing that we have going on over here, and you know, enjoy it. Got to enjoy it. It's part of the beer show. If you can't enjoy it now, then you'll never enjoy it.
Well, you know, how many people are out there right now, maybe watching this show that's not in Las Vegas? They're seeing us have a good time on a weekly basis, and they say to themselves, you know, I want to go out to Vegas. Maybe I might even want to move there. How many people are moving to Vegas? Is this like people relocating here or what?
Well, the real estate business is booming right now. Homes are going off the market in 1, 2, and 3 days, and the prices are going out over list with some multitude of offers. One house recently just had 50 offers on it. Normally it's 3, 4, 5 offers. The price points are very affordable for most people that they don't need a lot of money to put down if they can get an FHA loan. If they got a little extra money to do a conventional and reduce their monthly mortgage payments, that's a good thing as well. But like with all Vegas Valley Realty, we have a very educated group of people working here. I mean, there's no problem as far as finding the agent that suits you the best, and we do commercial as far as and residential, a little bit of land, buildings, leasing, etc. And anything we do we do it right, we do it well, and we do everything for the client. That client comes first. It's not about making the money, it's about making your client happy.
And I got to tell you, to be perfectly honest with you, I've known Frank for years right now, and I got to tell you, this guy is above reproach. He's one of the best in town. I'm so unbelievably impressed with the way he conducts business and the way he knows the real estate market. If you're out there and you're drinking a beer right now, thinking about, hey, maybe I want to come to Vegas, call Frank D'Angelo right here, All Vegas Valley Realty. Frank, phone number?
702-499-0432. That's my direct number. The office number is 702-541-8300. And you'll not only get a real good experience and a definition of what the real estate is about, I'll tell you stories that you won't believe. Because I've been here for almost 50 years, and I've had some great affiliations over the years. It's very entertaining.
You're watching Frank right now on the Beer Show online live on your computer, but you've probably seen Frank in a couple of movies or shows, right?
Yes, I have been in part of quite a few movies. I've been a daytime player, as they call it, 5, 10 lines, 15 lines. I've co-starred in a couple foreign films. I've done commercials and television, film.
Foreign films?
Foreign. What was
Did
that?
they wear clothes?
Well,
There you
well,
go.
yes,
Frank's secret is out.
Well, I did have my black socks and mustache, but other than that, that was. But you never know what kind of script they're going to hand you if you want to take on the challenge, and it's good money, and I always usually take on the challenge.
Yeah, that's good. That is pretty interesting. That's kind of fun.
Yeah, take on the money. Challenge. What challenge?
I've worked with some great actors, James Garner, and for one of them, I've worked with John Goodman. I've worked with.
You know this guy, don't we? Is that the Mr. Justin? Yeah. Okay. Well, maybe we'll get him on later.
Yeah, just to mention a couple. I mean, I've been in some real good company, and they're all nice people. So come on over. It's not about movies. It's about real estate. It's about a good time. It's about beer.
It's about beer too.
And it's
Yes.
about Staples. It's about Staples Center, Staple Business Park, where it's a fantastic place. It's a Class A business location, and it's worthwhile coming by to check it out.
Yeah. Yeah.
How do you do, sir?
Cool. So we have to get. That was Frank D'Angelo for Las Vegas, All Vegas Valley Realty. Cameron, this is one of the things that's great about this place. You can do anything.
Yeah.
We got somebody in the background here who's not a beer drinker.
Not a beer drinker. Not a beer drinker. Probably a yak drinker.
Right.
Sure, he drinks a little cognac every now. Maybe a good scotch.
Yeah. Well, Frank's trying. He's trying. He's trying to find people that like beer. Nobody seems to like beer here.
Go get the girls, Frank. Go get the girls. Just kidding, honey.
You
That's kinda-
you guys are having too good of a time here. What's going on?
I'm out of the box. I'm in the box.
That's what the beer show's all about, Frank. It's just sitting around and having a good time and talking and just kind of learning some beer with some new beers.
I'm a great fan of the beer show. I watch every week, and it's something it's very entertaining, right off the cuff. It's all ad lib, nothing scripted.
Yeah.
It doesn't sound as good sometimes as it should, but it's a lot of fun.
Thanks. But anyway, okay, so that was Frank D'Angelo, as we just saw him before.
What you guys don't get to see is that we have this little designated rock line down here that Ron built for us. So I'm in the box, and now I'm out of the box.
Now you can't see him?
Now I'm in the box. I'm always in the box. It's better to be outside.
All right, so here's the problem that we're facing right now. We really need more beer. We found somebody to talk to on the beer. So here we go. We got somebody here coming in, and you're back in again. You're very unpredictable, Darren.
Very unpredictable. I like to fade out too.
Yep. All right. Well,
Here we go.
we got some. Well, as we introduce our first guest here in the show, Darren is going to go into the tent area there and bring us more beer. Right? Okay. So there you go. He's gone.
Now we're going to introduce you to Sal Guy. Sal Guy is the guy to talk about real estate here in Stable Center, Stable Business Park. We've done it. We've told you about it. We told you what you can do here. You can rent to own. He's going to explain that to you. It's a Class A business park. We have tremendous amount of high-end professionals here, spine surgeons, tax accountants, all kind of surgical properties, physical therapy groups, you name it, financial support. It's all right here. Sal will tell you all about it.
Sal, good to have you on the show.
Thank you very much, and it's a pleasure. Thank you very much. Yeah, this this event here is about helping out our tenants and networking, and just kind of giving back to the tenants like Frank here, who's a wonderful tenant of ours. And people ask us, why have we been so successful during this downturn, during the economy's downturn? And it's because we give up ownership in the building to our tenants. Yep. And it's allowed us to get about 94% filled in this park of 6 buildings. We're about 92% in a new park in Seven Hills that we just started, another Class A building. And we are 95% full in another Henderson property called the Coronado Medical Center. So it's been really good for us, and this party is to basically get together for tenants. We invite the tenants to have their family, friends, and their clients come and meet one another and network. And this is our 4th year, and it's doing really well. So we just like to do it, and it's well worth the cost.
Tell them a little bit how the ownership program works.
Well, that's really not my end. That's a Brett Bradford question.
Oh, okay.
I'm in the business community development and operations of our company and property management. But basically, we give up a pro rata share of your space in the building and the overall piece of the building. So it depends upon how much space you're looking for. You get a bigger piece of the pie.
It's a great write-off at the end
It
of the
is.
year.
It's a great. You get cash distributions every month. You get K1s at the end of the year. And it's just a wonderful program for everybody. And you get things like this that we do all the time. And we have mixers and things throughout the year with all the different peoples. We hook up the different parks so everybody can meet one another and just kind of get to know each other and expand their clientele.
Well, do you, just one more question, do you like beer?
Absolutely.
It's a little, I like Ultra.
Okay.
I like Ultra. You know, I'm trying to lose weight. The wife's after me. And she's right. I need to lose weight.
Well,
so
the
that's
I
what I'm
Love Beer
doing.
Show every week goes to a different bar, tavern, or lounge in town, and most of them have exotic and gourmet beers.
Oh.
So to enlighten everyone in the city about what's happening in the beer community, Ron happens to be pretty much of an expert on that. He's brought beers to my home that are like $29 bottles of beer, and I don't drink beer as
Oh,
much,
wow.
and these are like drinking champagne.
Oh,
They were fabulous.
nice.
Well, what we're trying to do, Sal, is we're trying to use beer as a way to promote businesses and restaurants and locations and corporate events and you know and beers that people don't really normally know about. Right? So it's really kind of cool when you talk to people and they've never tasted a certain beer, and all of a sudden like, I love this stuff, and then next thing you know, you see them and they're drinking the beer that we're featuring on the show.
Well, I've always been of the opinion that beer pretty much solves all problems in the world. You know, if we would get together with North Korea and have a big old barbecue with some beer, I mean, there'd be no more problems, right?
It's the, what do they say? It's the cause of and solution to all problems.
Right,
pretty
we might
much.
even get him to come on the beer show.
My wife tells me I look better after I've had a few, or she's had a few.
Right.
So, you know, it solves every problem.
Give him a couple beers before they launch.
Yeah, there you go. And then they'll put in the wrong coordinates, right? Oh, I think it's America. Oh, South America. What am I thinking? So.
Well, Sal, great. Thank you. If you want to introduce me to some of the other locals here,
Absolutely,
so we can get them over here to make
absolutely.
a few comments.
I'd love
how
to.
much they love being here.
I'd
Yeah, 'cause
love
we
to.
want to find out who's here and what they do and what kind of beers they like.
Okay, sounds good.
Sal, thank you so much.
buddy.
Pleasure.
Sal.
Pleasure.
And look at this. Dameron is back with more beer.
What do I do?
Okay, excellent, excellent.
I'm armed. Armed and ready.
Hold on for this for a second. And you're looking.
The car ran real good. This brings me back to my Ricky Bobby days. I used to run those race cars. And I
So-
used to this.
That was the guy here at Stable Development. Yeah.
That's the
That's
guy?
the guy. That's
Ooh,
the big
that's
guy.
the guy.
Yeah.
Oh, he's dressed down, isn't he?
Well, we all are. It's
But
a
he's
corporate event.
tired of
We're
being
drinking
in a
beer.
suit. Yeah, I just got to enter a raffle, man. I threw a business card in there. A business card. Okay.
Yeah, well, again, a little later on, we're going to walk around and we're going to kind of get people's idea about the beer show, see if they've seen us and, you know, what they think. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. They're going to see us.
All right, so we've got pretty much real estate covered here at the event. We've got a couple other things. Like I said, there's a lot of...
We got medical students in here, too. And there's Eternity Medicine Institute, which I'm assuming means medical, you know, like
Yeah.
Pima.
Yeah.
You know.
Medical Institute probably gives it away. Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
And
Unless there's
Eternity-
an institution for people that need medicine, which I should be at right now.
Who do you like in the NCAA tournament?
Who's left?
Oh, my God. Oh boy, you know what?
Go Rebels. Oh shit, we lost to California. Never mind, we suck.
Yeah, once the Rebels have gone and
Yeah,
Villanova
we lost.
loses, what's the point,
Nova
right?
lost?
Yeah.
To Michigan? Yeah, I knew that. was gonna
North
happen.
Carolina, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah,
I
it
thought
was
they were
bad.
playing Michigan. They
But
beat
it looks like Frank has got another person to appear in the show here. So
Ruben Gonzalez, he has a wealth group here in the community.
oh, you're the WCG guy. Excellent. Yeah, well, it's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet
This
you
is
as
Ron
well.
Costa. He's the one
Ron?
who originated the I Love Beer.
Have you seen the I Love Beer show?
I have not.
Do you drink beer?
A lot of it.
What kind of beer? What's your favorite beer?
Anything that's microbrew.
This guy's gold. he's great. He's great. All right. So anyway, we do the I Love Beer show. People are watching us right now. We're streaming this live on the internet.
Okay.
And there's a card for you to you can go on Facebook and like it. And by the way, go to facebook.com/beer show. Everyone out there, and like the page. You know, because the more likes we get, you know, we don't make any money out of this. We just want to feel good sometimes. You
I
know.
understand.
Right.
I
All
understand.
right. So tell us about what you do.
And we're actually a financial planning firm, so we help people do retirement planning, investment planning. If they need to protect their business, we can provide them insurance for that. So we do the holistic approach to planning for your future.
All right, so somebody comes into your place and you start, yeah, they grab,
Preferably a microbrew.
yeah, and they start off with a blank sheet of paper, and you kind of work a whole a roadmap for them, right?
You want to come work for us? Because that's
Depends-
exactly right.
Depends what kind of beer you guys have, you know.
Well, we'll let you pick your own.
And how long you been doing this for?
We've been open here almost 9 years, and I've been doing it since the early 80s.
Oh, it's a long time.
Yes. Yeah. Haven't
So-
learned yet.
So what do you think of the complex here?
You know what? It's probably one of the best complexes we've been in. You know, especially with events like this, our clients love it. They get an opportunity to come out, meet the other businesses, and really, it's a nice way to say thank you for being a part of our family.
Well, you know what's kind of cool? The people who may want to, like, I don't know, buy real estate or something, that they come over to Frank, they get the real estate, they come over to you, you do a little package for them, and everybody works out okay, right?
You know, and if they need a little medical assistance, there's doctor's offices and acupuncture. I mean, there's all kinds of opportunities. If you need a good CPA, L.L. Bradford, nobody better.
Yeah, yeah. Where are you originally from?
Texas originally.
I knew you weren't from Las Vegas. I knew that, but I wasn't sure. So Texas, huh?
I grew up in Southern California,
Oh, okay.
so that's where my roots are.
Great, great. You a college basketball fan?
Basketball?
Okay.
Is there something going on with basketball? I've heard about it, but I'm not really sure.
Because you had us. I mean, once you gave us that answer about the craft beer, I'm like, you know, this guy knows everything.
No, of course. This
So-
is the time.
Great, great. So anyway, what I need you to do is go out and tell people you're on the beer show. Tell us, you know, go talk to all your friends. You're here. This is going to be on YouTube, so you'll be able to see this.
Great.
And we really appreciate you taking time to come and talk to us.
Thanks for visiting with us, and thanks for doing this.
Yeah, one other thing. Now, you have a pretty good staff in your office, or is it? And you have a lot of personal attention. Do you go to people's homes and
You know,
set up plans? They have to come here.
most of our clients actually come to our office, but in those rare occasions, in fact, I have some clients here that I see them at their home pretty regularly because they don't get out as often. So we can do both, preferably because we have the software and the tools. It's easier to do it in our office.
And does it, like the current market, like the financial and the stock market, have a lot of influence on your business?
So that's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
That's exactly what
And
it
how
is.
you're juggling that pretty good.
You know, we just like everybody else 3 years ago, we broke even just like the market.
That's good.
In the last 2 years, we've outperformed the market, so we're pretty happy.
That's awesome. That's excellent. I'd like to come up and talk to you.
Love to talk to you.
Thanks, Ruben.
Ruben, nice meeting you.
Thanks, Ruben.
Ruben,
Hey,
thanks
you.
a lot.
Hey,
Really
thank you,
appreciate
guys.
it.
I'll look up the beer
Watch
show.
the show. Thanks for being on the show. All right, so Frank, 2 for 2 here. This is 2 great guests here. Frank is making his way around. You know, he's making a way around the area here.
Well, I've been pretty well known for my manipulations and my social manipulations. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go out and find a few more people that might want to speak to us and be on television, and I'll be right back.
I like it. Sounds good. Sounds good, which is a great way to get Darren back in the picture.
I'm always in the picture. Sometimes I'm just outside the box. Just doing some texting and stuff now. 'Cause, you know, I'm listening, and all these guys keep coming up here and telling their business. So
People text you from the show. They want to find out
Yeah.
what's going on, right?
You know, I gotta communicate with these people. So it's a good thing. It's a good thing.
Nice, nice.
Yeah.
Well, I'm having a good time, though. I got to tell you, I'm starting to get into this Blue Moon a little bit.
Yeah, I switched it up, man.
You went with the Amstel. Where's your beers?
Man, I don't know. I got it. Here it is.
All right, again, Amstel Light. I'm sure you guys have heard of Amstel Light. Just like you
Yeah.
probably heard of Blue Moon. You
Yes.
probably heard of all the beers that they're serving in a tent over there.
You know what? This
Right.
this comes from probably what would be one of my favorite places in the entire world if I'd ever been there, Amsterdam. So
Never been there either.
this is a little more craftier than that.
Yeah, maybe.
It's not brewed in America. I got an import.
I get the feeling if you were over in Amsterdam, you'd never take the flight back to New York to USA.
I don't even know if I drink beer. That's not true, Mom.
There's things to do in Amsterdam.
Yeah, there's people to do, things to see. You know, it's great.
So when you went over into the booth before, did you catch the score of any of the basketball games?
I didn't even see one on. I know they're setting up a photo booth for something. Oh, and I got to enter the drawing for the. They got a big old gift basket, and they're like, gave the girls behind the thing
Yeah.
card, and I'm like, this is what we do. And she's like, well, you got to enter for the, what do they call it?
The prize.
Yeah, well, you got to enter the prize, but you buy the tickets, and they have a name for that. Anyway, I put a card in the basket. There was 4 of them. I'm winning.
25% chance.
Uh-oh. Now I think you hook, line, and sinkered one. We're good to go.
Oh, we got Frank coming back. Is that what you're telling me?
Finally.
Oh, well, let's see.
Wow.
Oh,
All right,
boy.
I'm going to get outside the box so you can't see me.
All right, so Dameron's out. Dameron's out.
That's pretty much of a beer expert.
A beer expert coming on the show.
Come on over.
All right, let's.
No, you don't have
Come
to
on
worry
come
about
on the
it.
show,
Come
don't
on
worry
over.
about it.
Talk about Dr. Zimmerman, give him a promotion.
Have you? Okay, come over here and tell us your name.
My name's Debbie Saunders.
Debbie Saunders. Nice to meet you, Debbie.
Nice to meet you.
Have you ever seen the I Love Beer show?
No, I haven't.
You've never heard of the I Love Beer show?
No, I haven't.
Are you a beer drinker?
No.
Next. Oh, what's your name? I'm okay.
What we want
I'm
to do
okay.
is they're with Dr. Zimmerman here.
Okay.
Does laser technology and what else?
So tell us what you guys do over there.
I do cool sculpting and out
Laser and
therapy.
lipo.
So it lifts, tightens, and tones the skin, and it also gets rid of fat. That's a different device. But
Well, it's awesome. See, people can use that.
Your face can get a little bit, nicer, and you can get a little thinner.
Let's go. Let's go.
And this young lady happens to be a beer aficionado.
You are. You are. Yes, you are. I know you are. Yes.
She asked me about IPOs or something.
IPAs. IPAs.
She has to know.
So what's your favorite beer?
Get closer to the mic. Get closer.
you got a lot of beers.
Bud Light Lime is my favorite, but it's not an IPA.
No. So it's funny. You
Oktoberfest.
can't go wrong there. So you never heard of the I Love Beer show either, have you?
No.
Well, it's online. We stream our show online.
Look on it on YouTube.
Yeah.
We'll
Definitely
be on YouTube, and Darren's going to give you a card so you can go over there and like it on Facebook. It's www.facebook.com/beer show for people who are watching, or you can go to the website www.ilovebeershow.com.
All right.
Okay, but what we do is we go around and we taste craft beer in different restaurants and bars in town.
Go to the
And we,
Yard House.
oh yeah, no doubt. Okay, she doesn't know anything about beer, but she knows the Yard House.
Well, that's one of the main places here that's got the most amount.
They walk in there and they call her by name.
Stupid to not know what's going on in there. I mean, it's all about the beer.
Right. And you're an IPA drinker.
No, I just know that they're pretty good. I know that like Todd English, they have a lot of nice beers there that are percentage-wise are high, up to like 14% or something like that.
I've seen a Corona upside down on a margarita.
So let's get back to your office here. So you guys are
Las
oh,
Vegas
we got more.
Come on in.
We got more people here.
Lipo.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna get on the screen right here.
Can you just surgery every day?
And you are?
My name is Shauna.
Shauna, are you a beer drinker?
I am, but
What's your favorite beer?
Coors Light.
That's what the event's about. The event does not have craft beer. Let's face it. Would you like to be in there too? No. Okay, so we got one person on the side doesn't want to be in the picture. All right, and how long you been working at the office?
4 months.
2 years.
All right, and you?
Year and a half.
Okay, so you guys have been around for a long time. And yeah, cool.
Yep.
Cool.
So how do you like the Staples Center?
It's Staples Center.
I know the
Development
Staples
right here.
Bros.
Oh, we
they're
like
a really
it
good
here.
company.
They're really nice here.
Well, you know, Kobe was on the other day.
I'm like
Here.
Staples Center in California. That's where I grew up. Southern California.
Yeah, I'm
No,
from
no.
Cape Cod.
They're actually good to do
Cape
something
Cod,
like this.
Massachusetts.
Not a lot of companies do stuff like this.
No, it's good because
Yeah.
Every year.
yes,
Yeah.
they do, and it's a great way to cross promote everybody.
Yeah.
The wind blows every
great.
year, no matter what day it is.
It does.
Summer it's in the afternoon and the evening, and the winter it's during the morning. So
We got blown out 2 years in a row.
Yeah, we have.
So I'm sure you guys have computers in your office. So what are you gonna do when you get back to your computer?
Look at
We're
the
gonna
website.
Google your website.
Excellent.
And you know what? My two boys.
They fell right into that one.
Yeah,
coming right
absolutely.
now.
My two boys. My other son loves beer. He's.
You're not old enough to have a son that
Yep,
drinks, are
those are my two sons. Yeah, one's 25.
you? Really?
Be kidding me. Really?
Oh.
You must be getting a lot of that liposuction.
works in
No.
a lipo center.
See, this is proof that it works. People, you gotta visit these. How do people get in touch with you at the office?
Las Vegas Laser and Lipo.com. Just give us a call. Dr. Zimmerman. He's awesome. He's an East Coast doctor.
right here.
Best.
Board certified.
Yep. He's
Surgical facility.
John Hopkins. He's the best around. Come see him.
Awesome. Awesome.
hmm
I mean, this is why we do the show, right? Right, D?
Right? Yeah. That's why we do this show.
Yeah.
Great.
We explain now.
Well, anyway, we want to thank you guys for being on the show. We really, really appreciate it.
She wants to introduce her boys.
Oh, yeah, let's get our boys on here. Yeah, come on.
Sure. BostonBarstool.com. Here we go.
Boston Barstool.
We're from Boston.
Oh boy, really?
Cape
I'm
Cod.
from New York.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I hate the Red Sox.
Oh, I love.
Oh
New
my
York.
God. And you're from Boston too?
No, I'm from Southern California.
See, now she's smart. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, she's smart.
Come on in. We gotta talk about beer.
Come on, let's talk about beer.
Boston.
Yeah, yeah.
Come on.
Live.
Come on.
This is live.
Beer first.
This is live, and no one's here right now. We have a whole spot here. Nobody's here.
John, you don't drink
He doesn't
beer.
want to. Okay.
Nobody's gonna
All right.
see
No
this.
one's. Yeah.
That's not true. I know there's one guy
You
out
got
there.
it. Okay. Well, thanks again. So there we go. Another office dweller here at the
Right here.
park.
Yes.
Right? I mean, this is great. This is really kind of cool. Is this still recording, by the way? I think it is. Right? We're still on. We're still live. Right?
We're green. And
Yeah. We might have to edit this down a little later on. Yeah. Well,
I don't
until
even know
the
what time
until
it
the
is.
battery runs out.
Yeah,
we have to
we're
do this
at
on battery.
40 minutes right now, so
And it's a little tough because it's hard to see the screen and find out exactly where we're at. But
I know where I'm at. I'm at the Staples Center.
Staples Center.
Yeah. Fucking Kobe's around here somewhere. He's over there at the basketball hoop.
Plus your car just got broken into.
Missing- Yeah, my car. It's probably not even. Oh, actually, I can see it. We're good. But it's something you're not going to have at
Yeah.
Staples Center.
I'm surprised I still have my laptop over here.
Actually, seen a funny joke about that is somebody posted a picture of the Lakers on Facebook today with a little caption that said, "Hey Rihanna, date one of us. We can't beat anybody."
Yeah. Exactly. Oh man, they're in trouble. They're in trouble.
Good. I hate the Lakers, and I love all the Laker fans out there that watch the show, but I hate the Lakers. I'm a Heat fan, and they got beat by the Bulls last night, and I'm a little disappointed about that.
With two of their big stars out as
Yeah,
well.
yeah.
I don't know how they did that.
I
You know?
saw a lot of fouls that the refs didn't call. He must have been in Chicago, so you know.
Yeah, it was.
I think somebody got mugged on the court. It was it was crazy.
Yep. Yep. But yeah, we got I don't know. It's not a really huge crowd, but it's a decent crowd, right? You know, a couple of
They're coming in and out.
yeah. I think the weather. It's very windy here, as you could probably tell.
Yeah, and everybody's dressing like it's 85, 90 degrees out here too. So they're in for a surprise. It's gonna cool off tonight, so
Yeah.
this will be interesting.
Exactly.
I dressed for it. I didn't even know I was gonna be outside.
I don't know if people can see this on the screen, but this is like a bunch of wine barrels, huh?
Beer. dude.
Beer. That's
Those
okay.
are
Beer.
barrels. That's a beer glass
Oh,
being
yes, it is. Okay, I see it now. Yes.
right there. This is my beer show shirt, man. Yeah. So I get a lot of compliments on this.
It's a kind of a cool shirt. Yeah, it is.
Yeah. The guy from Nevada Beverage actually wants this shirt, and I'm still waiting on my my Rogue hoodie.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Well, you know, I'm sure you'll get it because we're fans of Nevada Beverage, and they're fans of the show.
Yeah. So I want my hoodie.
Yeah.
Rogue hoodie.
Now, like right away.
Just mail it to me. Call me.
before the bowling shirts.
Yeah, we're not gonna get those things, because our buddy is wherever he's at, doing his own thing. But
Yep.
uh,
You know what's kind of cool about doing the show too, Darren? You meet a lot of people in town who you normally would not meet otherwise. Is that right? You see that?
yeah, absolutely. People walk up, they're interested in just what's going on, and why are you guys on camera? And why has he got a microphone in your face? Are you famous? Yeah, I am a little. It's cool, but we do a beer show other than me being famous.
Yeah.
And this is what we do, and people they get interested, and we got people that see us at the beer festivals, and they get interested, and they go onto the page and check us out, and they like us and stuff like that. So
Right. And you know what else? It's unscripted. We have no idea where we're going to take this on a show by show basis. That's why it's raw. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's raw, definitely raw.
Yeah. Okay, we're going to have the Cameron D'Angelo coming in and talking to us in a little bit. Cameron is the owner and broker here.
Isn't that Frank D'Angelo?
Yes, Cameron is not only his wife,
Partner.
but his boss.
His life partner and his boss.
How'd you like your wife to be a boss?
No, I wouldn't
No.
want my wife to be an employee, let alone a boss.
That's
Bad
got to be a
enough
little,
you got to deal with that shit at home.
right.
Telling me what to do. Bitch, I do that at work. Right? You ain't telling me what to do at home.
Well,
Damn you.
It's obvious you don't know Cameron though, because Cameron is a real sweetheart. She really is. She's great. She really is. So,
In front of the camera. I'm just kidding. I don't know her. I've never met her. This is the second time I met Frank, but he's a good guy and I like him, so he's cool.
yeah, and Frank was the mindset of this whole thing because again, we really didn't even know we were going to be here today. Frank called me last minute and just said, "Hey, come on down, do an impromptu show, and maybe we can start promoting some of the places here and get people more interested in beer." So it's just really spur of the moment. This is completely spontaneous, as you could tell, because
That's how good we are, though. We can just set up on a car hood and throw down a little footstool, man, and we're good to go.
couple of rocks.
A couple rocks, Surprised we don't have some back there, too, It's like,
Yeah.
you're too far away from the camera. You gotta stay up here where the microphone's at.
Yeah. And it's a little windy, so that's why we're using the microphone. If you can't get right to the microphone, it's a little hard to hear, but that's cool. That's kind of cool. So anyway, so far so good. Really enjoying this. This is a spontaneous event organized by Frank D'Angelo. And the event isn't organized by Frank D'Angelo, but the actual beer show participation has been Frank's mindset, and he's really who we really need to thank to be here today. So thank you, Frank. It was a great idea.
It's a pleasure always working with you guys. I enjoy the show. I enjoy the information that you have to offer people about all the new beers, the different quality of beers and the flavors of all these beers. Incredible. And I was watching now. Beside that, the basketball, Ohio State's winning by eight points over Arizona.
And one last thing about Frank before we he goes to find Cameron is, I mean, you told us before that you're really not a beer drinker, right, for the most part, right?
Not at all.
All right, but the beer show has introduced you to some beers that you've actually liked, right?
I've had a couple beers that they taste like champagne. They were awesome. They went down very smooth, and I got a real nice little toot from it, and it made me want to go back for more. Some of these beers are incredible. The taste, the flavors, the balance on the beer. I mean, there's nothing that's abrasive to your palate. It's just real good, smooth beer.
Right. So some people who may not even consider themselves beer drinker may like some of the beers that we feature on the show. Then, don't you think?
Oh, absolutely. There's no question about it. I mean, if they had a notification a week ahead of time where you were going to be the following week, which will probably be on some of the beer shows from week to week, it would be to their advantage to come by if they're curious about what beers are really like. Their advantage to come by and check it out. I mean, I know you'll get them a free taste.
Yeah. We've got something in the future. Really should be pretty cool, and we'll certainly let everybody know as far as that once it's all booked and ready to go.
Right.
But yeah, cool stuff.
And like the owners of some of these bars and taverns are so well educated. They're like scientists. It's amazing what they tell you about the different contents of these beers. It's mind-boggling. It really is.
Yeah. Very cool. Very cool.
Well, I have to go pick up this other guest and bring him back and
Keep going. Keep going. Frank is like he's on the prowl for guests to interview. It's really amazing, you know.
Yeah, it's just it's cool. It's definitely one of our longest shows.
Well, yeah, and again, it's because really we're just kind of hanging out here and waiting for the show to come to us.
Yeah.
Usually we bring the show to you.
Beer should be coming to us too. I need a beer assistant. You know, like that guy from Gas Monkey Garage. He's got a beer assistant on his show.
We could use one of those actually. You know.
We could incorporate one of these zebras that's working in the tent to bring us beer.
Go talk to them. Let's get them over here because they probably don't know about the beer show either, and it's a resource that they could use. I think.
Yeah, absolutely. But you know how these hire these girls to do odd jobs for different events like this, and
it's good to be in Vegas.
yeah, it's great. Look at that. So, what's next? Who we got next?
Well, Frank's gonna get somebody over here. We got a couple of people walking in, and I don't know. There's a lot of people that want to be on the beer show. They see the microphone, they walk right by us. I don't get it, right?
Yeah, it's my aura. Just says I don't want to get too close to that guy.
You know, it's really funny when you do the show like this with the microphone, and people see you on the microphone. They want to know what it's about, but they don't want to appear on the show. Why is that?
Because they're camera shy. They think that their whole life's going to be ruined if somebody sees them on the internet. Or they also, I think they believe that we might go in and change this into something vulgar that they don't want their face to be used for, and it's like, no, we're not going to do that. If my face is on it, it's vulgar enough.
We have to start making those what are those jib jab videos where people just put their face on there.
Yeah.
But I find it very strange. I find it very amazing, in fact, because the microphone is a people magnet almost. Everybody wants to find out what's going on.
Yeah, everybody, like I said, I think you're, doing a news report or, you're doing something for entertainment company or whatever. But as soon as they see us doing something, they're like, they're staring. There's people looking at us all around us. You can't see them, but they're looking at us. And ain't none of them coming up to talk to us because
right. They're just walking right by.
Have you seen Ron? So, what are we going to do? But he's my boy, and I'm going to hang out with him till the end. He's my wingman, so it's cool.
So what are we going to do at Cheers this weekend? Are we going to do a Cheers show?
I don't know. Are we doing a Cheers
we have to
show
find
this
out whether we can
weekend?
do it this Saturday night.
Yeah, I don't know. I have a couple things lined up for Saturday, but, we could probably do a show, I guess.
Oh, wait a minute. I forgot all about this. We didn't have a show last Saturday because you did something really cool, didn't you? Didn't you go to some kind of truck show or something?
Oh, yeah. I took the kids to see Monster Jam.
Oh, my God. That is so
Yeah,
cool.
That's the world final of the monster truck thing, and yeah, it was great. Other than it was fucking freezing out there.
And let me
We
guess.
were at the entirely top of the stadium, so we had no blockage from the wind whatsoever.
Right, and let me guess. No craft beer.
No, well, you know what? They had a Guinness and what's that stuff I like to drink? Smithwick.
Beer?
Smithwick's.
Well, they had Smithwick's.
No,
Okay.
they had
Well,
Smithwick's.
in my opinion, that qualifies.
Funny thing was, I was walking down the hallway with a Smithwick's, and the guy goes, "Hey, that Guinness looks really good." And I went, "Yeah, it's not a Guinness, it's Smithwick's."
If you watch I Love Beer Show, you know that.
Yeah, and, they had harps there, and of course they had, Bud Light and Coors Light and stuff like that. But I only had a couple, so I was with the children.
I think
so
we may have some more guests on the show here. This is big. This is big, folks. Frank is back. Frank, tell us what you got.
Well, we're going to introduce a new tenant here in the complex. It's Cameron D'Angelo. She's the owner broker of All Vegas Valley Realty. Cameron is ultimate in real estate representation, and she's going to talk about what she does, and we're going to introduce one of her clients and one of her agents.
Awesome. So stay to the right of the rocks here so you get in the picture. And Cameron, thanks. We got Cameron D'Angelo on the beer show. We've been doing this since November. We finally got her on the show. I can't believe this is great. How are you?
I'm terrific.
Great.
What a beautiful day.
It's a great day.
It's awesome.
Yes, it really is. It's an awesome event. We were just saying the only way to make this event better would be if they had a little bit more craft beer choices, but that's why we're here, right? We're gonna talk to them for next year. We're gonna kill it next year for craft beer, right? So tell us what you got going on here.
Oh dear. We're working 16 hours a day, 7 days a week. Yes, yes, it's great. Real estate is fabulous.
I'll tell you what.
Helping
mean-
people buy and sell homes.
Some people out there may be thinking that that's an exaggeration, but it really isn't.
No,
It's not.
no, we're working really hard to help first-time home buyers, owner-occupied buyers. It's terrific.
Right.
Yes.
You got a lot of different properties. You got HUD listings. You got all kinds of things going on, right?
We have HUD listings, Bank of America listings, Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac.
Earlier in the show, we were talking about maybe people being, I don't know, from Florida, New York, wherever, watching the show on the internet and thinking to themselves, you know, they look like they have a fun time all the time. How can I come out to Vegas and move here, right? And all Vegas Valley Realty is the answer. You know?
Absolutely. Pack your bags and get in the car and come west. We don't have to shovel snow.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's right.
yeah.
That's right. And you know, we talked to Frank before. Frank gave us his contact information, everything like that. But you know what? You can talk to Cameron too, right? Same thing. You don't like Frank?
Give them your information.
Do we like Frank? I don't know. Do we like Frank?
How do people get in touch with you, Cameron?
You can go to our website, www.yourlasvegasbroker.com,
Right.
or you can call us directly at 702-496-2121.
About anything, basically, right?
You know what? If I don't know, we're going to find out.
Yeah. And you know what? Don't call her and say something like, what's a better craft beer, Lagunitas or Alaska? She doesn't want those questions. She wants real estate questions, right?
No.
Now,
Call Ron.
Right. Yeah, call me for those, right?
Ron for those things.
in addition, Cameron is also a property manager. If you're coming out here with expectation of trying to purchase a home, don't know what you're going to do in the meantime, we could always find you a nice place to rent until you find the dream house that you want to purchase.
Right.
And we have excellent representation with lenders and banks, and we'd be more than happy to help you in any area that we can. Cameron is probably one of the ultimate real estate agents in the entire state.
She is. She really is.
And her integrity is first and foremost amongst anything.
Yep. And she works with there's a lot of really great agents in this office. I know that firsthand, right?
That's right. Absolutely.
And
We're
we
very
have
selective.
one of Cameron's clients over here, Laura Heath, can vouch for Cameron.
Laura, how are you today?
Very good. How are you today?
Great. Have you ever heard of the I Love Beer Show?
I have not.
So you're going to go home and you're going to go on your computer and you're going to go to Facebook and you're going to like our page, right?
Of course.
So tell us, where are you from? Are you from the area
I
here?
have lived here in Las Vegas for about 43 years.
And how is Cameron and Frank helping you?
Wonderful. Cameron is amazing. She spends a lot of time with me,
Right.
taking me. We're turning the town upside down, looking for the best fit for me and my needs.
They haven't talked about craft beer with you then.
No, not yet.
Well, that's why you need the I Love Beer Show, right? So, but anyway, so you're looking at places here. Cameron is helping you out, and you're here at this event. This is amazing. This is really, really cool. Did you ever think this was going to happen?
No, but I'm very excited.
It sounds good. Sounds really good.
Go over and check it out and see what I can muster up, a beer and maybe a little something to eat.
Well, thank you so much for appearing on the show. Yeah, this
I
is
can
great.
point
Go
you
home
in-
and
I
tell
can
everybody
point you
about
in
it.
the right direction. You have pizzas down there. You got Porter subs over there. You have Mexican food over there, and you have dessert right there. And the beer and everything is inside that tent right over there.
Thank you very much.
This is awesome. This is why my pleasure, absolutely. And Cameron, maybe you come over here. You got to go on the side of the rock so that we see you on the screen. Yeah, well, it's we do things high class
Big,
here.
big,
Yeah.
really big.
It's all spontaneous. That's why we do
about
the show.
that?
There's no script here.
Fun.
That's our tile floor.
Yeah, it's a tile floor. We got we're going to be broadcasting until the computer battery runs out.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Cool.
And then what are you doing later on? Are you just going to hang out and enjoy the festivities, right?
Did you hear what I said before?
You're always working.
That's right.
Yes.
I either work or I'm sleeping.
Folks, you got to contact us. You got to contact Cameron or Frank. You got to do it. Really, seriously, this is great. Well, anyway, Cameron, thank you so much.
Thank you.
I finally got you on the show. I talk to her about this thing all the time. She's always busy. She can never appear on the show, and I finally got her on. I'm so psyched.
This was a stroke of luck.
Well, it took Frank to get this thing going. So yeah, it did, because otherwise this would never have happened. We didn't even know about this until Frank told us and said, "Set up, do something."
Well, this is fun. This is terrific. With March Madness and the basketball games and
Yep.
making it a family event.
Yep.
And the weather couldn't be better.
Yep,
and,
exactly.
And,
And we have an agent in your office as well who wants to say hello, right?
yes, absolutely. This is my new assistant, Justin Miller. I've worked with his family for many, many years, and gosh, you know, you're getting old when your clients' kids call you to buy a house. But in any event,
Gives you more reason to drink, actually.
it does give you more. Right.
Justin, how you doing? Good to see you on the show.
Thank you very much. Thank you. I appreciate it.
So are you new to Vegas, or you've been here for a while, or what?
No, sir. Been here for a while. Actually, we moved here in '98. I graduated high school here. Moved away for college, though. Went back to Kansas for school, but
Kansas is playing right now. Aren't they playing in the tournament right now?
they are KU and Wichita State. So go Jayhawks and go Shockers. Right on. Yeah.
So tell us.
And we're wearing blue today for the Jayhawks, right?
Well, pink, but that's okay.
That's all right.
You know, you're
Close enough. Close enough.
I wore blue when Villanova played, but they lost. So you know, it really wasn't that great. But okay. So anyway, tell us your favorite beer.
You know, I'm a Bud Light kind of guy. I really am. I'm very simple. I do like Blue Moon. I like. I'll switch it up and throw a lager in every now and again. Or I might even do a pale ale. You know. So I switch it up, but you know, I always my old go-to is a Bud Light.
You know what? It's like it's safe. Yeah, it's safe. It's a home type of beer. You know, everybody likes it. Have you ever been to an I Love Beer Show event?
No, sir. This is my first. I'm a rookie.
Okay, well that's okay, but we need you to go to Facebook and like the page. That's all we ask, okay?
Yes, sir.
Because everybody has a Facebook account, right? Everybody does that these days. Yeah. All right. So anyway, how do you like the real estate world?
It's interesting. I'm learning a lot. Every day is a new challenge. It's self-motivated. I'm driven by the interest of my client. You know, so it's really cool.
Did you say that, or did Cameron say that? That's exactly what she would say. You've been working with her, I think, huh? Right?
I think we've been hanging out quite a bit.
Unbelievable. It's great. It's great. So anyway, yeah, I'm telling you, it's a great office. These are great people over here, and we're having a lot of fun here at this event, aren't we tonight?
Right, and the name of the real estate company is All Vegas Valley Realty. We're right here in the Staple community, Staple Business Park, Sunset and the 215.
Excellent. Well, anyway, Frank, Cameron, Frank is going to be still looking for guests, I'm sure, because I think we still have some power left in the battery. But thank you so much for appearing in the show. Great, Justin. Thank you so much. Yep, no problem. We'll talk to you later on. All right, another guest here has been on the show. I Love Beer Show. Darren is busy texting up a storm. Darren's been texting during that whole interview. So something good has to happen here, I think, right?
Absolutely. Yeah, you know, people are hitting it up, so I'm just talking away and talking away.
Nice. Very good. Very good. So how long are we into this for? Oh, I forget to set my clock.
Almost an hour.
Okay, well, we'll go to an hour, and then we'll kind of stop this, and then go around and talk to people at the event and walk around and see if they've ever heard of the I Love Beer Show and eat a little bit and have some fun, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we got to get into it, and we got to get out there and mingle and get our name out there and let people know exactly what the hell we were doing over here all the time.
Yeah. People who are walking by, looking at the microphone, and just keep walking because they're intimidated by whatever it is, right?
Exactly. Yeah, and you know, we got to get in there and check out some of this game.
Yeah, no doubt, exactly.
So, yeah.
All right, well, this is pretty cool. This is really, really good, really good. Are you done with your beer?
Just about. So
we need to get those the girls who are serving the beer over here to say hello. That would be kind of cool.
Yeah, that'd be nice. See if we can make that happen too. When I go back in there and get another beer.
I'm ready. So, well, you know what?
Always ready.
Yeah. Well, that's me. That's how I roll.
Yeah.
That's what I'm all about here. More people are coming in here. I see more people coming out of their cars and walking towards the tent here. And of course they're ignoring us here because they don't want to be on the show. But you notice how everyone's going like left or right of the camera?
Right. Well, yeah, they're afraid they're going to interrupt something. Whatever.
It's amazing. Without this camera and this microphone, people would be walking right by here.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, they'd be like, "Hey, how you doing? You know, what's going on over here? Nothing. Don't worry about it."
Right.
That's
Exactly.
over.
Exactly.
Sugar Crutch. Yeah. Anyway, just saying, you know, that girl's wearing a Boston shirt and she's got hardly any hair at all, so she's apparently a Boston fan.
Right. This girl's walking toward us right now to the left, and she'll be ignoring us in a second, I'm sure, because she'll see.
Jacking her shit in the,
Yeah,
in
yeah.
the window.
So, as predicted. As predicted. Okay. Well, anyway, we're coming up on an hour anyway, Frank. So we're gonna be closing this out soon. All right. Yeah, this is good. This is like a really good spontaneous
Definitely
event.
a rare event for us. Yeah, we're used to being in a smoky bar or a non-smoky bar with video games.
Well,
or
smoke blows away right here. That just goes right past you.
yeah. I mean, who needs that anyway?
But do you see how beer can be part of any corporate event and really take it to another level? I mean, really, seriously.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You know,
the
you
way
get
you guys do it for sure.
yeah. Absolutely. You know,
yeah,
Everybody's
next
getting
next
have a
year.
good time. The adults have their space. The kids can play around. I'm watching these kids play basketball over here for a minute, and they're actually pretty good at it.
Yeah. Well, next year, what I'd like to see is maybe even do a booth, because a couple of people have
Yeah, we
booths
can
here.
put up a tent.
We should put up a tent and have a,
I
you
got a
know,
pop-up.
that would
We
really be
can,
cool.
Put a little card table, a little, fold-out table out here, and get some business cards
Well,
and a
we
banner.
should be pretty well known by then. I mean, it'd be a lot easier to introduce you guys with the reputation you'll have by that time. And I'm looking forward to it.
Oh,
Yeah, same here.
Well,
Same
I
here.
have business to take care of. I thank you guys for showing up today. And the I Love Beer show is a wonderful thing.
Well, Frank,
And I
thank
wish
you
you
so
all the
much.
best.
Yeah, this is
And
great.
I hope to see you on the big screen.
Yep.
Thank you.
And Darren, I guess our next event will probably be at Cheers on Saturday. I'm not quite sure. But we're running out of power on the battery, so we're going to have to cut this short here a little bit.
Yep, we're done.
If you're watching out there, thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed our show, our different show. We're going to come back to you with craft beer again on the next one. And, we'll keep coming at you
We'll go
guys.
something exotic. Maybe
Yeah.
something from Jamaica.
Yeah. We got something. We got things in the forefront.
Jamaican you drunk.
Text beer to 69302. Right. www.ilovebeershow.com and really like us on Facebook. We appreciate the likes.
Oh, and comment on all my pictures because I look really good with no hair. So
I'm telling you.
comment on the picture, ladies.
See? Thanks a lot,
buddy.
Good
It's
show.
always a fun time.
And thank you all out there for watching. We'll see you next time on the I Love Beer Show. Okay, let's just get out of here. Wait. So, oh, that was not good.
Can I do it